we get in the camera roll now?
Yeah, we should. That was a bit of a mess up. That's okay. It's all raw footage. We're kidding. It's not raw footage. We deleted the last take. And he just knocked my phone over. Is it broken? Next.
Wait, they probably can't hear it. Did you get copyrighted for the intro?
Nope.
Is every video from now on going to get copyrighted?
Yeah, but it won't get taken down. It's only if you steal content. Music is fine. It just doesn't count as a strike.
Oh, so this is someone else's music? Is this a movie?
No, it's actually from a different podcast called Serial. I gotta do slow motion walk. That's it. No one really cares, in my opinion.
Ow, my head and my neck.
What the hell? Alright, so we're back for episode 12 of the podcast. If you go to enjoy, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm your co-host, Sam Weiss, and this is...
Jackson Harmon.
Okay, and we are doing our, this is our 12th episode, and next episode is our 1/4 year of an anniversary. 1/4 of a year. That's just me? Alright, well, we make it sponsored.
Yeah, you're building up so much hype. Guys, 2 episodes from now is the 4th year podcast.
It's next episode, actually, which we'll be filming probably on Wednesday. But,
jump off the Eiffel Bridge.
Do you say that on the podcast? Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to do the whole spiel. Should we do the whole spiel about the sponsor or do a rap?
You could do a spiel.
Well, pretty much, I reached out to Native
Except
Deodorant.
Don't say that this is the sponsor. Because
No, it's not. I reached out to Native Deodorant, which is a company that does sell deodorant, but also body wash, plastic-free deodorant.
He's making it a sponsor.
Toothpaste, and it's a pretty cool website. I reached out, pretty much, all in all. The person said, I will forward this email to the department in charge of this, and they'll get back to you for a good match. So hopefully they'll get back to me either today or tomorrow. If not, maybe I'll do another email. This is not sponsored, but hopefully we can get sponsored. And that's really my spiel for the sponsor. What do you think about this, Jackson? Isn't it pretty cool?
I think it's exciting. I'm very excited to possibly get sponsored. You see, Sam and I were talking. It's a sponsor. It's not a paid advertisement. It's a sponsor. There's 2 different things. The paid advertisement is you get paid to advertise a company's brand. An advertisement, like what we're doing, is they give us...
Pretty much what we're doing is, we don't have a big audience,
What is
right?
the difference?
So the difference is paid promotion is it's called paid sponsoring. Paid promotion. That's when you sponsor to grow the company. Well, now what we're doing is just a sponsor, not a paid promotion, because we have only 45 subscribers. I actually lost one, and now I'm 44. And
this is a paid spot. Yeah, paid. Well, no, it's a sponsorship.
So now.
So they're paying us just to promote the brand, not to help grow the brand. But
they're not going to pay us now. We're going to sponsor them. Pretty much, we're going to say, this is Native Deodorant, and then we're going to do...
and then we're going to get money in return, hopefully.
And we may, maybe I'll write a script or something, since this is a pretty big opportunity. But no, we're going to do the sponsor, and no, we're not going to get any money. If any, we'll probably get about $30 each. I did my math. It's starting.
Is that?
It's set for a starting channel. It's 20 to 100. The average of that is 60, half and half. 50% profit is 30 and 30. But the thing is with that is that may not happen, because what they're doing for us in return is they're giving us we're going to sponsor, meaning that our channel will grow if we get to do a sponsor. That's why we're so excited to do a sponsor. And in that happening, our channel will grow. That'll attract more viewers. We can do another sponsor, and that'll get the money because more viewers will be watching our stuff and more viewers will do native. It's pretty much a win-win at this point.
So,
they're growing our channel.
In summary, we promote them to grow our channel.
We promote their company to grow our channel, yes. They will eventually
And then we might
us.
get money in return, eventually.
If anything, not a lot, I would say. I mean, definitely not a lot, no more than $100 each. But I mean, yeah, man, we'll see if the department even responds. And
Yeah, but still, it's
a
different.
company,
It's
a
different.
company like that may not, sponsor.
Yeah, but it's different than a paid
podcast.
promotion. It's a paid promotion is they give us money to grow their brand, or grow their brand.
To sponsor, yes, but we're just pretty much doing it here because, we don't need money. All we need is to get freaking viewers. And when we get viewers, we'll get more people to watch our videos, more people to watch our spots, more people to buy native products.
Yes, that makes sense now. Hey, I put a hammer in the monkey.
I saw that was honestly kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mhm. You think we can do an actual podcast today? I really want to.
I think we can today.
I think we can do it. Just like the older episodes, I believe we can sit down and chat.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've talked a decent amount. You want to start us off, Jackson?
You always say that. You're like, you want? All right, I've done my share of talking. You want to start?
The thing is with that is, I just always been thinking. My parents have pointed out too. I know they're talking. I like to talk. I also, I just don't want to be like annoying and take all the spotlight and be like, hello guys, today we're doing this. Enjoy, I'll give Jackson the intro once. Like, welcome back to the podcast. That'll be a huge opportunity. So I'm just, I just want to make sure to be inclusive, I guess is the right word.
Yeah, but you see, there's something interesting is that, is this even worth being called a podcast? Like, should we have called it a talk show? Is there a difference? Like, should we have maybe called it a talk show instead of a podcast?
Not really. I mean, we're kids and we're doing it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It really is a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, a talk show is on television because it's a show. We're not doing a show, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, good point.
The thing is, everyone, you can search it up, you can look at YouTube videos. In 2020 and 2021, everyone is starting a podcast. If you started your podcast in 2019 or earlier, good for you. But if it's in 2020 or 2021 or later, you're generic. Everyone's doing it because of quarantine.
You just dissed yourself.
I know, but it's true. I dissed you too. You've been bullied. Sorry. By the way, guys, we are going to be...
Hey, it's Tilly. That wasn't Tilly.
We're going to be watching a movie called St. Francis on Wednesday at the pod because it's an SEL day.
What is that movie?
Meaning we only have literally like an hour of classes. Like at 10 o'clock, we have no more class until 3:05. So I was thinking maybe what we would do is we would watch the movie maybe from like 11 until lunch or something, or like 10 until lunch, and then we could podcast about it in the afternoon.
What is that movie about? I want to know.
Well, with St. Francis, it's about a movie where a woman, gets an abortion and then finds help and finds meaning in becoming friends with a 6-year-old. It's really moving. It's definitely up there on my favorites. It's amazing.
Which is why
I can't wait to watch it for the second time.
It's moving and it's, I don't want to say it's educational, but it's not a garbage junk movie, which is why Nameless Pod Leader is letting us watch it.
Yes, and I think we've decided on the movie we're watching on June 2nd, our next SEL day, Moxie.
Oh.
It's so much woman empowerment. I mean, it's...
Oh, yeah, you told me. We saw the trailer this morning. Yeah, it's definitely about women empowerment and all that stuff.
And then, so we have a SEL day this Wednesday in 2 days.
Want to see me fall?
We have one on June 2nd, and we have one on June 16th. I think that's only it's like a week.
My brother's birthday is June 5th.
A week before school ends. Oh, well, that's cool. Congratulations.
Yes.
And we're definitely going to have to get podcasts, and I think this is good that we're doing one on Monday, one on Wednesday.
Want to see me fall?
Because of Sleep Boy Camp, of course. We can't do it for 2 weeks. We're going to have 2 or 3 in advance.
Yeah, want to see me fall?
So Curry had a ball. Remember that from the Taco Bell
Yeah,
mukbang?
from the Taco Bell mukbang. Hey, watch me. Want to see me retract?
Visible crickets, okay.
Visible crickets.
How
far is 44 inches?
44, why?
Is that far? Yeah, because there's a hole in the tape measure at 44 inches.
Epic. Hey, that's pretty nice.
That's pretty nice.
Now show me.
It's right here.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It's at the 3 foot 8 minutes.
Oh, guys, guess what? I've started Better Call Saul. I've probably only said this like once or twice already.
Yeah.
This is going to be the 3rd time out of probably a few hundred. Crickets. I can hear them.
Wow.
Wow, nowadays,
Have you guys ever
a
seen
triple.
this type of tape measure? It's like you pull it out and it stays until you pull a button that unlocks it. Mine, it's always like this. It's always with the button down kind of thing until you put the button down and then it has to stay.
Our tape measure is broken. It doesn't work out like
Your
that.
tape measure?
It is broke.
Slice my throat.
Crickets. Do you have any things to say, Jackson?
I mean,
off your mind?
It's cool that it's very cool that they're giving COVID vaccines to kids 12 to 15 or 12 to 16. What was that?
15.
12 to
Because
15.
16 notes could have gotten them months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. My birthday's May 23rd. I'm going to make an epic birthday video. And, I mean, also...
Birthday pog.
Also, I'm getting my vaccination 3 days after. I'm getting my first dose on May 26th.
Yeah, I'm not going to be 12 for another 2 months, so I'm 12 on the 20th of July.
Yeah.
So I will not be getting my vaccination until at least about 2 months from now.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
cool.
guys, I got my vaccination! Me, who doesn't turn 12 for 2 months.
But yeah.
For that small amount of time, for about that 1 month period or 2 month period, Sam's going to be older than me. Hello, darkness, my love. Well, he'll be older than me, but like 11, 12.
I'm still older than you.
Yeah, but I mean like
Yes.
11. I mean like
Oh,
11.
like an
11.
entire age?
Yeah, like 11. Oh, you're the same age. Not really.
You know, I was thinking about the idea. We were like driving past like a home goods store, like the furniture store.
Oh yeah. Home
That's
goods.
the thing. I don't know.
Why did they put a Home Goods by our house? They tore down the Toys R Us and put an Ashley Home Store. Like, what the heck?
Do any
Who buys Ashley furniture?
Do any furniture stores have like 52 couches or no?
It's like, go to IKEA, bro.
I mean, we have to go to like probably 5 stores.
We should probably go to IKEA. Maybe that Ashley Home Store. There's this Ashley Home Store by my house, so they might have couches there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Nameless side character.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are BAC to the K. We're back. I got my, what is this?
Snapple.
Peach Snapple.
He's so
Tea.
rich.
New look, same great taste. It's all natural.
Ew, Snapple.
The one non-true thing about the plastic bottle, not even the environment, is that you don't get the...
Not even the environment.
You don't get a snap when you take it off. That's like the whole point of a Snapple. But
like...
here's the fact. Real fact number 686. A pelican can hold more food in its beak than its belly. Woo! I was wondering if our viewers would want to murder us on Patreon.
What?
I was wondering if the viewers want to kill us.
As long as you haven't given your address on camera, no one's really gonna...
I probably have showed it like 10 times. I guarantee.
Guys, look, my address is...
My address is 4576 North Watson Street. I made that up off the top of my head. Give me points.
Give me points. My address is also 4969 North...
Sorry, what was that? I didn't catch that.
North, Man Street.
Okay. Mandalay Way. That's where my grandparents live. 7576 Mandalay Way. I'm kidding. I forgot the exact address. You know, if you want to make this a real podcast,
609011.
we would have to talk about like politics. I don't know.
Politics.
What are your thoughts on legalizing?
What are your thoughts on the only time we?
What are your thoughts legalizing?
The only time we talked about politics is Monica Lewinsky.
Episode 2, 3. What are your thoughts on legalizing marijuana, aka pot, aka weed?
Is it legalized for use or for health use, like medical use?
I think both. Because marijuana, it's the same thing as a cigarette, except it gives drug enhancing effects. It's not bad. You can't even die from weed.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get lung cancer, of course, but I think the viewers can hear this, Jackson.
Yeah, I think so.
So. I mean, I definitely think it should be legalized. I mean, it's not like if it's your choice, it's not like it's cocaine or meth.
So you don't really care.
Methamphetamine, huh?
Methamphetamine. Methamphetamine.
Before this kid would always say methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine.
It was scoffed.
Methamphetamine.
I know, it was bad.
Triple methamphetamine.
Don't.
Don't. Just don't.
This is.
Just don't.
Honestly, this could be a cool journey. What if we like legitimately are here today and we look back 20 years from now while and we're like hosting.
Did you just say 20 years? I hope I have a family in 20 years, Sam.
And we're like hosting a talk show. Or something.
I mean, Mr. Schmeising, our social studies teacher, I think he did a podcast with someone.
All right, someone get their phone.
Whether it's on Spot.
No! That scared the living crap out of me. I'm just gonna search up Mr. Schmeising podcast.
Are you filming me?
You gotta give consent.
I'm listening to her.
Yeah, we had a whole subject, like we had a whole lunch period. It's like talking about consent. You can't help people without consent. Don't touch them in their private areas without consent first. I think it might be on Spotify.
I don't have Spotify. Wait, how do you spell Schmeising? I think I got
SCHMEI.
like this. I got it right.
Yes.
It's not gonna come up.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Filters. It's not. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna try on Spotify.
The H3
It's
podcast.
probably not called the David Schmeising
I want
podcast.
to. Honestly, the H3 podcast makes me want to just die and not come back. I swear to God. Like, look at that thumbnail for the one that I was like. All right, you're looking on Spotify. Just search up David Schmeising.
Nope.
Should we chat him?
Yeah. He said it's not appropriate or something like that. I want podcasts and shows.
Oh. No, it's probably not that.
I think it was about history.
All right, I'm gonna search up how to get your podcast on Spotify because if we can get us on Spotify, I'll cry. How to get your podcast on Spotify? Is this the podcast at this point?
I want to see it. I don't know.
How to submit a podcast on Spotify? 1. Verify your podcast meets Spotify's requirements. 2. Create a Spotify account. 3. Agree to the terms and conditions. 4. Enter your RSS feed link. 5. Verify you own the podcast. 6. Enter details about your podcast. 7. Review and submit your podcast. Oh, I have to do RSS. Yeah, I know.
I want to know who these are. I want to find it. I want to find it.
Find what?
Mr. Schmeising said he has a podcast. Whether it's on
He did?
Spotify or YouTube, I
He's
don't
not
know.
here today, though. He's not here today.
Yeah, I know. This is our podcast now.
See,
Sam,
I'm filming you with this. Yeah, I'm filming.
Sam, please, we gotta do a
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
Hey guys,
Maybe he responds. All right.
hey guys, watch this. Cracked screen moment. Swear to God, if you drop my phone and break it, just don't drop it on the cement, Sam. No! It's more. That's more expensive than your house, Sam. My earrings are worth more than your house. Give me my computer.
Okay, let's podcast.
Oh yeah, well I'll throw this computer.
20 minutes in, we're going to do the podcast.
Woo! 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 Woo!
I'm going to end it, Jackson. How you end it? How you end it?
No, it's not.
That's how it happened. You fold it like that.
Look at this little guy.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Woo! Woo!
Are you done?
Woo! Oh no!
Are you done?
Flipping!
Are you done?
No, kid. Kid, no.
So peachy and yummy.
I think he cracked my screen.
I don't think so.
No.
You know, I can't crack this thing on carpet. We literally chuck my phone on the ground. I don't care. Can I have it back though?
No.
I will hit you with my Snapple bottle. Here, actually, seriously.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
My hand's still up in the air.
You're kidding.
All right. Now seriously, I have. There must be something you want to start us off with.
What do you mean start us off with? We've been going for like 25 minutes.
It's not been a real podcast though, folks.
It's been a real podcast for like 20 minutes of it.
I guess. All right. Well.
You're made of plastic, Sam. He's Plastic Sam.
And that has to do with what?
I don't know.
He.
That sounds like a good like childish toy name, Plastic Sam.
Yeah, it does. ASMR. Alright, it's seriously.
Oh my god, we can't do this on camera.
I have given everything I've given. You need to start.
Fine! Fine, Sam. Okay, what do you think about monoclonal archery?
I think you. Why did I meet this guy?
Why do I meet this guy?
Why did I meet this guy?
Where did I meet you?
Well, I know
Your school?
we did the water gun fight then.
Oh, I met you way before that. We were just never like, hey, wanna like freaking hang out at my house for like 3 days straight?
We did hang out for legitimately.
We hung out
like
for a
48
little
hours.
while. Like,
It was like 48 hours.
yeah.
I think I did sit at your table a little bit.
We
but
did.
We were never.
Of course, you know, we knew each other for a while. We knew each other before, you know, the water gun fight or whenever you went over to my house. You know, we were kind of just, you know, I know him, but like I'm not really friends with him. Until kind of now, you know.
Yeah, I think the water gun fight. Because after the water gun fight, I was like, "Oh, you want to go ahead and bike?"
Oh, you want to go, bro?
We
You
biked
want to go?
for like literally half an hour, and then we got Teddy and Lucas and Augie, and we just like played all day. Remember?
We did.
And we like went down to the riverbank,
We did. Yeah, I think I remember that.
and you guys scared the living crap out of me, and I was like such a wuss. I was like, I gotta
I
go
did.
home. Remember, you guys were. Remember, we went to like the by IK gym, and we went like down to the river.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, but how did we scare you?
You like you were hiding in like the woods.
I
and
scared you?
jumped out.
I don't remember that.
You jumped out at me.
That sounds like a Lucas thing.
No, you all did it.
I don't remember that.
All right, we're calling Lucas. No, we're calling Teddy.
Oh, I remember that now. Yes.
I was about to say we're
Yes,
gonna call
I
Lucas,
remember,
but
I
he would
remember,
probably
I
like
remember.
moan and swear. So he's like, "Hey, Sammy, what's up?" I'm like, "So sorry, I didn't
Like
get that
moan
last
and
part."
cuss out the camera.
Cuss? Are you ill? You don't deserve
Cuss,
it.
are you ill? Are you ill?
Are you ill?
Are you ill?
Yeah.
Are you ill?
So why are you saying sorry?
Oh, I said sorry.
Nice. What were you saying?
Oh my God, it's Sammy!
Is it though?
Holy crap! That's the wrong way. Shoot, the windows aren't open.
You get failures. I misplaced my words.
Hey! Get out here! What?
He's not here.
Conquered. She
Give
left
me a
without you. She doesn't care. Bro, the computer's just sitting over there.
Alright, bye, don't come back.
We have to steal her bike.
Do we though? Nah.
Sammy, we're gonna steal your bike, thank you.
Yeah, she can't leave her bike there and walk wherever she wants. I would never
That's
do that with
Mr.
my bike.
Dolliver! Hey, Mr. Dolliver!
Mr. Dolliver, my boy!
Mr. Dolliver!
Where?
You can't. Sammy, say hi to Mr. Dolliver!
Where is he? Move. Where's Mr. Dolliver?
He's back there, you can't see him anymore.
What the heck? No, Mr. Dolliver, my boy. Alright. Well, that was
I can take the screen out somehow.
What the hell is podcast? It's just like no one's in the frame for 10 minutes.
No, yeah. Hey, Sammy. Pass me a rock. Give me a rock. Give me a rock. Ah! Just kidding. I put the screen back up. Nope. Oh man, she got me. She got me. She called me the stupid girly nickname. Oh man.
We always say we're gonna do an actual podcast. I guarantee it'll never happen.
It's never gonna happen.
We did so good before. We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Well, you know what? Maybe we can just fool around in this one and think about it. The one on Wednesday after St. Francis.
That could be a real podcast.
We have to do
Because we can actually we have a subjective topic.
We have to do St. I'm gonna actually.
We have a topic.
I'm gonna write down some key
we have a
points to
subject
talk
of
about.
talk. We have a subject of conversation.
I'm gonna have like a note card over here, and I'm gonna write down like points to talk about.
Note card.
Sorry, what was that?
What the hell? Yeah, I could bring like some note cards. That would be pretty funny.
Hey, Isaac.
Oh,
Isaac.
nameless pot owner.
We can say it. I honestly, whatever he says. I mean, come on, it's his name. If we said his last name, which is Garden. Isaac.
Is real.
Are you up? Can you hear me? Can we watch St. Francis in the morning before lunch so Jackson and I can do a podcast on it in the afternoon? Suck a bleep!
No.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Can we watch St. Francis in the morning on Wednesday so Jackson and I can do a podcast episode about it in the afternoon?
Get out of my garden.
Possibly when you guys are done being down there and come up here, let's discuss it, okay?
Yeah, I was thinking like 11 to 12:30 or something. It's not long. It's like only an hour 40 or hour 50.
Yeah, when you come up here, we'll talk about it, okay?
We should be done in no more than 45 minutes, but probably about half an hour.
Okay.
The camera's recording, just FYI.
Damn it.
Chris.
Am I the camera friend? Okay, they're not here anymore. Those trolls.
All right. Well, I think that's a good point to segment our
Dude, is this
conversation.
broken?
I think that's a good point to segment our conversation to actually something.
Yeah. Yeah, like I could bring some note cards.
I'm
Like,
definitely gonna write down key points when I
yeah, like throughout the week or whatever, I could be like, hey, I got some note cards, and I could write some stuff down.
Yeah.
Was that racist?
Not really, just using an accent.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking. I did one of my episodes I did of my podcast was probably like literally over an hour, and it's because I wrote down like 5 key points, and I talked about each and every one for like 10 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta write down key points so then we can have an actual conversation.
Or just not get distracted.
Yeah, or just not get distracted, and then we could write down key points so we have a sort of a topic of conversation for a little while. Then after we've discussed that and we've gone off on some rant, we can move on to the next topic or the next note card, and then have another hopefully equally good discussion about it.
Yeah. Definitely. And honestly, I always have to. Okay. I'm gonna make a title
Yeah,
so it's not clickbait. A shark killed me. All right. There's the title, not clickbait, because I said it in the podcast. Dun 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 dun.
Podcast number 1. Sam went blind. Podcast number 2. Podcast number 4. His ear came off.
No,
Podcast
that was
number
episode 2 about Carlton.
Podcast episode number 2. His ear came off. Episode 12. I got killed, but I died of shark attack.
No, and then episode 3. That one kid that drowns at camp.
That one kid that drowns at camp. He basically stereotyped that kid that drowns at camp. That kid that drowns at camp. He just made it a stereotype that. Oh, you guys, you know that one kid that drowns at camp? Yeah, I know. I knew this guy. He was totally that guy.
By the way, he didn't die. I guess I didn't specify.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Did he go nuts? No, but truthfully, the dude
Can you
did,
get my phone?
didn't
I
die.
need to text my mom.
Text your mommy.
Give me my phone or your phone dies.
Sad life. Continue, please.
Sad luck.
Yeah, he probably won't respond.
Oh!
What?
Oh my god, did you just say that to me? We're still on the podcast? Oh, shoot.
Ha!
Oh my... Oh my god, did you seriously say that to me? We're still on the podcast, so everyone can... So everyone's gonna hear this message, so if you... Ah! We're still on the podcast, so everyone can... So everyone's gonna hear this message. Stutter moment.
Well, I'm gonna say it.
If you decide to send me back or put a little icon in the chat, you will be read out to all of eternity, or you will be read out to, your text will be read out to everyone on the world who's
Did
watching
you
the
just
podcast.
blackmail someone?
No.
Visible confusion.
Visible confusion. Hey guys, look at my super cool computer.
I'm just gonna die real quick, alright?
I'm just gonna jump off the Eiffel Bridge real quick. Be back in 20.
Alright, I'm back.
Did you have a nice nap? I mean, death nap?
Yes, it was very nice. I like this.
Very nice.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty tight.
It's really nice.
It's good. It's good. My Prodigal Son, I think the series finale is on tomorrow, and Young Sheldon season 4 finale I watched like a day yesterday. It was pretty good.
Hey, have you heard of Seinfeld?
Yes, everyone has.
Yeah, good point. I mean, have you watched Seinfeld?
I mean, not in order, but I've seen like episodes
Scattered episodes.
here and then. Yeah.
Yeah, we have on disc at my house seasons 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, I believe.
Are you just not gonna watch 4?
What?
Are you just not gonna watch?
No, we
4?
don't. I couldn't find season 4.
Oh.
So maybe I'll have to find that one on like Amazon Prime or like it's not on Netflix, but like Amazon Prime.
Can't you just get it as a disc?
What?
Can't you just buy it as a disc?
I mean, I guess I could buy it. Season 4 of Seinfeld on disc. Yeah, I could probably buy it. But I mean, they're old. I think they're my dad's, but Seinfeld's probably one of the best shows on the planet. It's just really funny, and it's just a great show.
That really does say something about Jackson, that he likes The Office, Seinfeld. I mean, it's not a bad thing, really, but it definitely does say a lot of things.
It says something, yeah. I mean, it's also interesting. My dad and my mom both love Seinfeld, of course, because they were the generation where Seinfeld was born. Yeah, I think it's Gen X. But I mean, I started watching Gravity Falls too. I mean, I finished season 1 already, because I guess I have Disney Plus, which means I can watch Gravity Falls, which is pretty nice.
Gravity Falls is amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good show. But yeah, it's a good show. I mean, if they could have wrapped it up in season 1, I would have been satisfied. I feel like season 2, it's kind of just, like, oh my gosh, we get to find out more. And I'm like, well, I kind of just want to watch my show,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, some shows do drag on. Walking Dead. Walking Dead. I didn't say anything. Seriously, like, what the hell? It's literally the entire show. Rick Grimes going like this. Negan going like this. Some zombies get killed, and then a new villain, and it repeats.
And then a new villain.
Luckily, I think I watched the first 2 episodes of season 8, so I'm 1/8 of the way through season 8. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I mean, I'm hoping that the season 9 and 10 will be better. I know season 11 is the final season, and it's premiering August 20th. It's premiering August 22nd. Yeah, The Walking Dead. It began on Halloween night 2007. Halloween night 2010.
Or it aired on Halloween night.
The first episode was Halloween night 2010. Yeah, pretty cool.
I mean, in October, How many times with this podcast have I said,
I don't want to count, dude.
I don't want to count. But on Netflix, this sometime this year, I think it's in October, we'll get The Shining on Netflix. We'll get The Green Mile on Netflix. We'll get some good shows on Netflix or movies.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for that. The sad thing is I'm not going to read The Green Mile anytime soon, and I already saw The Shining, so.
Does The Green Mile just not interest you?
No, I mean, I guess it does, but still, I have to finish it, which I have like in it, I still have, I think, like a little less than 300 pages. Hopefully, I can finish that.
Did you say grander pages?
No, I have a little less. I have a little less than 300 pages left.
Oh, you said 300. I heard like 300. 300.
Sorry, less than 300 pages left. Hopefully, I'll finish it by the end of June. Today, it's May 17th. Then, hopefully, I'm almost on page 100 on Pet Sematary, but Pet Sematary's
400
is my at school book because I can't carry it with me, and it's at home, which I read more. So hopefully Pet Sematary will be done by the end of July, and then I was thinking from the beginning of August, maybe until school begins, the beginning of August until school starts. I'll try to maybe squeeze in Dr. Sleep, but it may take me longer.
Oh yeah.
Maybe till the end of September. I don't know.
Do you think Dr. Sleep will really take you that long?
I don't know. Let me see how long it is.
What did you say? 3? You're kind of saying that's probably going to take you about 2 months to finish Dr. Sleep.
No, the beginning of August to the start of school.
Oh, the beginning of August.
29th.
Oh.
So I'm saying it'll take me a little over 4 weeks.
I thought you meant because we were talking about this earlier. I thought you were talking about the end of school to the beginning of 7th grade. I'm like, wow, you really think it's going to take you 2 or 3 months to finish Dr. Sleep? No,
I was going to say a few weeks. Okay, let me look at this. Dr. Sleep by Stephen King. 531 pages. It's not even as long. It's over 100 pages less than The Shining. So yeah, it's over 100 pages less than The Shining.
Yeah, I watched. What are you gonna do? He's doing the cringy arm thing, and he's also doing the poop my pants. I gotta go.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't catch that part.
Are you gonna play Basketball Stars?
No, I'm just setting no, it's nothing.
You better not play basketball. I don't want to.
Bro, guys, Basketball Stars, the game I love playing.
Are you gonna put a message to Basketball Stars and be like, can you sponsor us? Can you sponsor us?
Good idea. Okay, so guys, in my league, I'm currently first, of course. In the country, I'm the 42nd best player in the U.S. And oh my God, in the world, there's 200,000 downloads. I'm 97th out of 200. I'm 97th out of 200,000 people.
Yeah, probably half those people don't even play.
Let's go. The season ends in exactly 6 days and 9 hours. Oh, dang it. I went to 6 days, 8 hours, and 59 minutes.
Dang it.
So last week in the country, I got 90th, and I'm on 42nd, so. Let's open my bag. What do I get? I get an upgrade on my ball, shorts, and $4,500. Alright, I gotta unlock this pro bag. I can't wait to use it. Alright, well, that was really all I had that I knew.
At least it was a short.
I think that was good. We went 10 minutes with an actual conversation.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
10 minutes.
I watched Dr. Sleep on Saturday. Not Dr. Sleep. I watched The Green Mile on Saturday with my dad. That was really. I talked to Sam about this. I don't know if I'd go far enough to say it was my favorite movie, but it's definitely in my top 3, top 5 kind of thing. It was incredible. Though it is pretty much 3 hours long. It's definitely worth its runtime. You really get a feel for the characters and just the acting and everything, just the storyline and everything that King and the directors did with the movie is incredible. I love it.
Did it live up to your expectations in the book?
Oh, definitely. It exceeded my expectations.
We think it was better than the book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's interesting. I can't remember if they did add some things. They did change it. They did change it a bit from the book because, like all Stephen King movies, you can't just have the normal plot line. You gotta change like 5 or 6 different things.
Because he includes some things that shouldn't be in.
Well, yeah.
As a fact.
I mean, but like in Misery, is it really that hard to chop off someone's foot from their ankle? Like, is it really that hard to show that?
In the movie?
Yeah, in the movie. Because instead of chopping off Paul's left or right foot, Annie Wilkes, she just, knocked his feet in with a sledgehammer. I'm like, I mean, it still satisfied me, but I'm like, is it really that hard to show a foot getting chopped off?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know that's a really famous scene. I didn't even know that happened in the book because, again, I didn't know there was a book. I watched the movie. I got sad.
Yeah. I got sad. Well, short story short, I got sad.
Yeah. But no, I mean, definitely, Stephen King is amazing. And a point to bring up, fun fact, Stephen King hated the Shining movie.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. Stephen King did not like the Stanley Kubrick The Shining.
Yeah, let's see why. And we're not going to just read it out. Why? Because that's not entertaining. We can read a paragraph, discuss. I mean, if you don't, obviously you probably won't do the whole thing, but.
I mean, I haven't watched The Shining, but I can imagine what Jack Nicholson has done with the role. I'm really excited to watch it. I have not cracked down on my mom yet to get to watch the movie, but it is coming out on October 1st on Netflix, which means it's pretty much free to me. So I'm excited.
Alright, that's not. Alright. Why does Stephen King hate the Shining movie?
Probably because they adapted the movie.
Okay, here we go. The reason why Stephen King hated Stanley Kubrick film The Shining. American filmmaker Stanley Kubrick's 1980 film adaptation of Stephen King's novel The Shining is widely regarded as one of the defining works in the horror genre. However, Stephen King truly disliked the end result and has spent years publicly criticizing it. It has to be said, is mostly due to the fact that Kubrick had managed to make the film his own and had deviated from King's original vision. You sound like my mom. While making the film, Kubrick wanted to use the novel as a starting point. He did not read Stephen King's screenplay, and he did not even want to collaborate with him on a new one. What do you think?
Wow. I mean, I did not realize. I mean, I think it's great that when making a movie, you want to make it sort of the director's own. If you're a director, you want to make it your own movie. Like, have people know, hey, I directed this movie. Like, and people can say, hey, that's definitely something Stanley Kubrick would do. But I mean, if you're, I think it's I think there's some mixed feelings about it, but it's interesting because when you're making a movie which is based off a book or a screenplay, I feel like you should really stick to the feeling or stick to the vibe of the book or the movie. Mainly try and stick to the original storyline, because I mean, I know maybe you're trying to adapt it to get more people to watch it or to, have a wider audience, but I feel like it's just a bit better and more people might like it if you just stay with the original storyline and the original plot of whatever movie or screenplay you're basing your movie off of, or book or screenplay.
Well said. Yeah, I really agree. I mean, also the thing is, he literally didn't want to include him in anything, which is also not good. I mean,
yeah, like maybe you at least you might want to just at least maybe try to collaborate with the author or writer for just, a little bit if you want to, they feel really passionate about maybe one scene, they're like, oh, you got to make sure this happens or something like that. But I just feel like it probably could be better if you maybe would have collaborated with the author on if you're doing a movie like that.
And it's really due disrespect. He did not read Stephen King's screenplay and did not even want to collaborate with him on a new one. He didn't even read it. I mean, if a director is doing something, obviously read the book. if
Yeah.
it's based off a book.
I mean, it's like read the book, or at least like read a summary of the book or of the plot events. Like,
Yes,
you
of
gotta
course.
base your movie off of something.
Agreed. Alright, let's continue to the next paragraph. A large portion of Kubrick's films are adapted from previous books, a factor deriving from the fact that Kubrick believed that there were not many screenwriters of his time who were as skilled as some of the greatest novelists. More importantly, making an adaptation allowed him to have a clear and objective view of the story. Kubrick famously said, if you read a story someone else has written, you get the irreplaceable experience of reading it the first time. This is something you obviously cannot have if you write an original story. Kubrick had asked for the help of writer Diane Johnson in adapting The Shining to the big screen, a figure who described his approach to the story as very literary and intellectual. I read slower. I think that was good.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what do you think?
I mean, I feel like there wasn't very much in that paragraph, but
Yeah, I mean it's more or less just trying to give us the whole idea of what we're gonna
yeah,
get into.
I think the first paragraphs were all we needed. But yeah, going back to the point, you definitely want to collaborate, or at least at a minimum, read the book that you're basing the movie off of. Come on, I mean, of course, you know, you can't blame if you've seen the movie, which of course I haven't, so I get maybe I'm not the right person to be criticizing this movie, but I understand that you want to get more people to watch it. And wait, I just had a thought. It was gonna be good, but I completely forgot it. But I guess if you want to wrap that up, I can go back to something and then finish that another part up. If you want to wrap the Shining thing up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is something you could this is something you obviously cannot have if you write an original story. Yeah, I mean, I think that he honestly, I mean, he definitely changed a lot of things. The end result is not anything. It's a total change. He takes out main points in the movie. He actually does, he does take out, I mean, the ending has nothing to do with the ending of the book, but he adds in characters, minor. They have nothing to do with anything except just for like a little bit, that are widely known. The twins, I mean, if you hear the twins, you think, oh, Shining. But if you read the book, right?
Yeah, the book.
You don't recall the twins,
there was
right?
no mention of anything like that in the book.
There's nothing mentioned of the twins.
I mean, the closest thing
and the
that
twins is probably one of the most famous, groundbreaking moments of the horror genre.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, he added these made-up characters that were not in the book, but yet they're still so widely known. It's kind of it's interesting, and it kind of confuses me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely wild, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was a well-rounded Shining discussion.
Yeah.
So,
Just one last thought.
Yeah,
The
sure.
closest thing that I can remember to the twins is when Danny was riding his bike down the hallway. That part was in the movie and the book. Thank you, Kubrick. But I remember, I don't think there was anything happening with the fire hydrant, fire extinguisher. But the closest thing that I can remember is Danny, he's riding around on his little scooter, trike or whatever, and he runs into the fire hydrant sitting by the elevator, and, he imagines something. He's like, oh my gosh, it's a fire hydrant. It's like a snake.
sure.
I think he imagined some things, or at least some things happened, but that's the thing that I closest remember to the twins in the book.
Yeah, I don't think they're really in there, but are you saying that they were, or that you're just giving like a recollection?
I'm giving sort of like the closest thing that I could sort of connect them with, because I think the movie, that scene was kind of an adaptation of the scene in the book, Because in both times, Danny's riding his bike down the hallway, but in the movie, he sees the twins, and in the other, he sees the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, definitely.
So kind of just a substitute.
Yes, sure. And if I can give a last thought, or
Yes.
I don't want to like necessarily. I know you probably. I think you were trying to get away from it, but I don't want to like diverge into a full new
definitely.
thing. But let's talk for a minute about you. Stanley Kubrick's filmmaking as amazing. There's
As amazing.
definitely things there. Like for instance, he's riding his trike, and it goes like here. Let me just pull up the. I won't. It's not a spoil.
Yeah, but as
As
you pull it up, I feel like we can do a discussion either as good as this or a deep dive into The Shining once we watch the movie. So stay tuned to Mr. Cool to the channel, and you might get that incredible deep dive on The Shining. Or at least until maybe Sam and I have read or watched the same book, or read or watched the same book and movie, so then we can have sort of a discussion on that. I mean,
Yes.
we can also do that on Misery, in fact, because, or you haven't read the book, so we can't really compare it, but...
Sorry.
No, I was done, you can...
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think this is it. Oh no, this isn't. So maybe I'm not sure if you'll know. If not, it's you'll see you'll say it or recognize it. But listen to this and tell me if you can see how really amazing this is filmmaking wise.
Tuesday. I can't wait to watch this movie.
All right, here it is.
These are items of the tray. Right in all the hallways. It's so crazy. It's like all the tension building.
That's really it. So, what do you think was the famous scene? By the way, guys, you mind if I show them like the 30-second clip?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's 49 seconds. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Oop. All right, here comes the famous part. Okay, and here
explain
it
to
is.
me how that's the famous part.
You'll see.
Oh, does he enter 217?
No, it's how he rides on the wood, off the wood, on the wood, off the wood. You'll see. I'll search up, and I guarantee many results will come up. This is such a good podcast. We're at 53 minutes, and we ain't ending soon. Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna search up.
Explain to me how that's so famous.
So you see when he was going like this. He was going like, you know, on the wood, off the wood, on the wood, off the wood. That's really the famous part. I'll search it up, and I hope and I think results will come up. So listen to this.
Interesting.
Why is the trike scene in The Shining so famous? Okay, let's see.
Go. That doesn't make any sense. That first one was okay. That first article.
Let's see, those are the twins that were in there. Nope, that's not it. I don't think. No, it's not it. Yeah, what's the dog scene? That was so sus.
The dog scene. Hun, I want to ask you something. Did they include the hedge animals in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
A big wheel tricycle, the epitome of American 1970s childhood.
Sebastian.
Yeah, no, I see. I'm just like looking for what I need. Okay. There are two I told you I found it. There are 2 episodes involving the tricycle before Danny is finally confronted with the Grady sisters. The first instance is in an elongated scene. Our expectations are cleverly manipulated. There is nothing around the corner, yet we anticipate each turn with dread. Sound design is used to great suspense, building effect as Danny speeds over hardwood and carpet on his tricycle. The second time, Danny stops outside room 237, seemingly led there on a tricycle by some force. Again, nothing happens, and he scoots off, this time leaving the now predatory camera loitering in the hallway outside the room. In the third and final episode, Danny speeds along, closely tracked by the camera. This time the camera holds back as Danny spins around a corner, as if reluctant to show what lurks therein. When it does finally catch up, we are confronted with a distressing sight. Danny on a tricycle that archetypal image of a child at play, cruelly juxtaposed with the vision of the massacred Grady sisters in the hallway and the image of rude childhood and poor.
That's right, Grady.
Maybe I'm not finding
The
it.
past hotel person that killed the kids. Wait, I totally forgot.
Hardwood and trike scene in The Shining. Why is it so famous? And I think my mom said this too. My parents both said it. So maybe, I don't know. But we'll just see.
This is a real deep dive, man. Connection was lost.
That's not cool.
That's not Potters.
Well, I don't need to prove. I'm not going to be in, like.
Yeah,
I gotta prove my point.
I'm very hyped to watch the movie, even though again it's gonna be like a long time from now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one more thing, then we can sort of wrap up the Shining conversation. There are so many things that King writes in his books. There are so many different events and other things that happen. Sometimes I can't even remember them all until I watch the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, Grady, he was the past innkeeper for the Overlook, and he killed his kids. I'm like, oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, there's just some things that I'm like, I guess I kind of forgot about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm always like definitely, and then I like saying great.
Definitely,
It's like,
great,
and guys, if
amazing.
we get an interruption during our deep conversation, it's fine. There's Jillian and Sam in the back outside. But I mean,
Just shakes her butt one more time. Oh, it's Phoenix.
I gotta pause and actually say something kind of
Yeah.
funny. We are resumed at
Son of a gun.
okay. We're resumed at 56 minutes and 50 seconds, baby.
56 minutes and 190 seconds. Ah!
All right, I'm setting a timer for 30 minutes.
Subway Surfers.
Did you want to continue?
This video is sponsored by Subway Surfers.
Is it though? No. Do you want to continue your thought on The Shining?
No. I think you can wrap it up.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I could like cut you off or
Yeah,
anything.
you can wrap it up.
Yeah, it's really that's like our only thing, Stephen King.
Yeah, that's our topic of conversation for half of these podcasts. Like 75%. Hey, I finished this book. Not that any of you guys cared, but I finished a book in it. It was Poggers. This is like our verbal rating site.
Yeah, it is.
YouTube, our podcast, Couch Talk podcast on YouTube is kind of half of it's our verbal rating
Yeah.
site.
I actually have a really cool topic.
What?
The
What's so
origination of what comes to be, of what has come to be.
Are we gonna talk about like the
Like how
beginning or
this
something?
how this podcast started, or how do we start a
Oh,
podcast?
that could be interesting.
The backstory on it, like you came over, what do we do?
Yeah, like do a whole podcast, or maybe not a whole podcast, but devote some time to the podcast to say,
I mean, I definitely say we can devote a good 30 minutes to this.
yeah, now or just like next podcast.
Or, I mean, no, we don't have to do 30 minutes, but we can talk about it now.
Let's save this for next podcast. You want to write that on a note card later?
Let me actually set a reminder real quick.
Yeah, we're wrapping up. I'll probably be home soon.
Okay, give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
Talk about the origins of
All right, we probably gotta wrap it up soon. You know.
the podcast. Was that Jax or was that Sammy?
That was Sammy saying, Jackie.
All right, I guess I'll set it for Wednesday,
Well, you know, anyways,
10 a.m.
we should probably wrap this up now. You know.
Okay, well, so we're gonna wrap up now, guys. I'm gonna stop
wrap
the
up
timer. Okay. Well, Mr. Jackson Hartman, co-host, do you have any other thoughts?
No.
He
begging.
never has any thoughts.
He never has any other thoughts. He just wants to get the hell off of this podcast.
I do have a quick few things to say. It is pretty cool. The next episode in 2 days is going to be a 1/4 of a year. I know it's not big. I'm not saying it's big, but think about it. We're 25% to our 1 year mark. That's kind of cool. So my birthday is on Sunday. Today is Monday.
You can FaceTime me, or I could come over or something like that for your special birthday podcast, or like.
That's the
Well,
thing.
even though
I'm going to a hotel, so if you want to have a sleepover.
Is it the Overlook Hotel?
No, it's the Four Seasons downtown. I'm gonna make an epic hotel video for you guys.
That would be pretty cool. Maybe you can FaceTime me or something. I'll be like, "Hey, dude," hangs up.
Yeah.
Hey, dude,
And
happy birthday.
Maybe I
hangs
could
up.
somehow get a waterproof thing for my phone, or I could put my phone in a plastic bag and film underwater. That probably wouldn't work, but so yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Even if you do that, you gotta show me next week though.
So I'll definitely FaceTime you when we get to the hotel and everything. I can't really hang out with you because we're gonna go to the hotel on I think Friday or Saturday. So if you want to,
well, that's too bad.
if you want to hang out or have a hangout or cringe a play date or
A play date.
or a sleepover, that would probably work sometime in probably I don't know, whenever the first weekend is in June. Because let me check my calendars. Give me a minute before we end here. I just gotta check something.
Yes,
Where's the calendar on my phone?
You'll definitely have to show me.
I don't know where the calendar is.
It's right here.
Oh, I didn't see.
All right, you'll just have to show me.
So the 22nd is a Saturday. The 29th, maybe you could come over after.
Why are you going to a hotel?
You could either
Just 'cause
come.
why not?
Yes, good. Maybe you could either come over June 4th or for a sleepover, or May 28th or June 4th, because those are both Fridays. No, you should probably come over May 28th because June 4th, if you sleep over because June 5th is your brother's birthday. I would say May 28th you can come over.
Oh, whatever. We'll work this out tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. All right, so that's those. I have one more thing, and then we can get out of here. Maybe we can get sponsored by Native. I would say tour dates because we're comedians, but we're not.
Tour dates.
And that's really the podcast, guys.
All right, yeah. Stay tuned.
I want to get intro music to end, and I also want to walk out of the frame. Bye, and then walk out of the frame.
Stay tuned later.
Wait, I gotta get the cereal stuff. Give me a minute. Sorry, I don't want to be annoying.
I'm just gonna wrap it up. Say, hold on. Are you gonna premiere it? As a tour.
This premieres this Friday.
Oh, so I can say, hey guys, get ready for the yeah. Guys, get ready for a I'm just gonna say no. Do the spiel. Guys, get ready for a room tour or a hotel tour. Wherever the hell Sam's going.
Are we gonna do a virtual podcast?
No. You're just gonna whenever the hell you wanna upload this. When were you planning to upload the video?
This is coming out on Friday, episode 13. I'm just gonna make a video as a hotel tour.
Yeah, I mean, when were you planning to upload that?
Or maybe I'll make it as my solo podcast.
No, just do a tour.
A hotel, and I can send it. And I'll have to post it on YouTube.
All right,
It'll be too long. I'll have to send it to you through YouTube. I can't send it just through photos.
Here's what I am thinking.
Yes.
Just hear me out for 1 minute. You film it.
Okay.
You film it. You're like, hey guys, and you can maybe film it in clips or whatever the hell you want. Then next week, I'll be seeing you again at the pod right here, and then you can show me it on your phone if you upload it to YouTube.
And we could do a reaction video?
No, you could just show me.
Okay, well...
Because I do want to see that. Alright guys, stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned for a hotel tour or whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Uploading... This is going to air this Friday, so... When do you think sometime next week?
The hotel room tour. I have a lot of videos already planned. It probably won't come out until Sunday. And not this Sunday.
Of next week?
Yes, not this Sunday. Next Sunday.
Well, still stay tuned for hotel birthday thing. Basically a week from this upload date. I got the hammer and the wrench. Hammer and a wrench, that's a what? Hammer and a wrench, that's a what?
Alright guys, subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications!
Are we gonna wait till the thing ends?
Yes. Okay guys, I'm going.
Yep. Bye.
Alright, see ya.